Hello and welcome back to Halibut. So, last time we went down the hole and that was quite the trip. Literally and metaphorically, I guess. Yeah. Like, to describe what happened would be impossible. Because a lot happened. Yeah, we can kind of zoom in. I kind of want to see the giraffes. Giraffes? Yeah. Oh, this is happening now. Oh, okay. Wait, are we going down now? Right, so anyway, after that, it turns out that, oh, right, that's why okay. I didn't realize we're jumping to the, yeah, the sub thing. Yeah, the ship is frozen because Slippy did his thing, and well,
How are you holding up back
thanks.
there?
Oh, it's okay, but it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumelim ever have any crazy schemes.
Oh, yes. It's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create
Yeah,
a snow
but
world.
what you said right there, that's what I was trying to
doesn't
say.
seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question. Humans can get very wrapped up in their own stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Howell?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy. I think all the Flumelim would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raph. Okay, looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be careful, Wee. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now.
Okay. Is that good? Well, it doesn't let me move the ship anymore. Okay, well, that worked. Okay. Somehow we made it work.
I wonder how Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
Not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay, keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via central station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Good timing, you two. Team Moreau has arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah, I totally, I mean, I wanted to do this, but then I was interrupted by the, by just going down to the ship automatically there. I did remember I wanted to do it, but I didn't expect it to just do that. So just had to do that little thing there. But I guess it's nice to have a little bit of, like, action before I start reading all these, because it's like 20 things to read. Yeah. Alright, Shia. Who's Shia again? I don't remember. Hell, are you okay? I haven't heard from you in so long. I figure something must be up. Let me know if anything has happened to you. Hell, I can see you haven't read the last message. I really hope something hasn't happened to you. Yeah, who is Shia? I feel like I should know that. I don't know. Chris. Harold, just think about you. Send you positive vibes. Still thinking about you. More positive vibes attached. Let me know as soon as you're back. We have an episode to catch up on. To Papa? That's Felix, right? I think so. Yeah, Felix. The kid. Well, that's not kids, but you know. the kid who made us go through the freaking ventilation system at one time. That's the thing that happened. Yeah, nothing's happening in this game. You're a big jerk if you don't come back. Hope you're not being too lame in the meantime down there. Stop being a mega lame-o and come back already. Mama's still in the cave too. It's way too quiet around here with you both gone. Sunny? We know Sunny. Hey Harry, I've been baking a recipe. Triple glazed blue choc hotcakes. I'll see you one when you get back. Harry, you are sure taking your time. I know the two of you will look after each other. I can't wait to hear all about it. Okay? Tommy. That's the shop clerk guy, I think, right? Harold. Be good to get a beer. B-I-E-R. Okay. In when you're back from the crack. Is that like a... I don't know what that is, but... That's how you spell beer, typically. Show you the new mini foods I've been working on too. So I think I'm missing some tiny muffins. Cute. Harry, with you and British stuck out there. I don't know I'm telling you this. Phil's helping out around the place. It's weird. Come on, man. Time to come back. It's nice to see that people are like actually worried about me and care for Harold. I mean, I say me as in Harold, I guess, because that's who I'm playing as. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, like people actually care. It's nice to see that, you know, there are people that care about Harold. You know, it's not just you know, they're not just using him. You know what I mean? Like, Harold did have some, you know, thoughts about him not really having worth to people. Like, obviously that's in his mind, and you know, people probably don't think that, and then I think that's pretty clear by these messages that people do care about Harold. You know, so yeah. Anyway, Harold, it's me, Rafi. Oh no, it's me and Rafi. Rather, this is Richard talking. Okay, yeah. We hide together. Long range signal. If you get this, send us a sign. You okay? Testing. Still here waiting as long as it takes. Harold, you and Ryu need to find and get back to us. Please tell us you're okay. Yeah. I mean, you've gone like 2 weeks. That is kind of concerning if... Like, I don't know how long they were expecting to be gone, but... I mean, clearly 2 weeks is quite a while just to have no contact with them, so... Yeah. But they turned out okay. Hell, if you see this message, if you see this, make sure you reply immediately for once and let us know how you do. How you going? How you going? Is that like a typo? I would think that would be. I don't know. It could not. It could be something else. That I mean. I don't know. Anyway. I know you tend to ignore these, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here and presume that you have no means of contacting us to get back to me about my last message. It's time to worry. Harold, I'm becoming increasingly desperate for a message of any kind. Not feeling like myself. Cyrus. I don't need to say this, but I made a terrible mistake. Respond immediately and tell me you made it down safely. Or do you realize the thing about the bubble thing, you know? That is kind of his fault. I mean, did we tell him about the bubble thing? I forgot what happened with that. I don't know, but... I mean, we made it very clear not to use a certain kind of bubble, so... Yeah. Hell, I need you to confirm you're still alive. There we go. I am still alive. I can't really see the as well because of the blur that happens when you zoom in. Ah well. Those guys just hang out. Alright.
Yeah! The door to the energy harvest is locked too!
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes, and the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we gonna do?
Slippery, I
Did we
guess.
ask him?
Even
Slippy.
if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy. To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself. Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec. Bridget, didn't you tell me the agricultural district and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know. Anyway, ask me about that later. You're gonna need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii U.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
Okay. All these escalators. What do we call them?
Okay, you two, it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
You going to be okay here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
I hope it's better to watch than those videos Howell showed me. Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
We hope.
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Okay.
Did Hell show you porn? Is that what they're implying? I don't know. I don't know what else that could mean. That's kind of weird, honestly, Harold. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I mean, that's really what it sounds like. Anyway.
Shh, Wii we don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmeyer! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
the door.
Harold! Whew! Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
Oh, Jesus. Just punched him.
Shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Felt a little
Thanks, Chris.
maybe unnecessary.
Okay? I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over.
Well,
And so is
not
our
gonna get a
chance
chance
at
to run
launching
away
after
or
wasting
anything.
all this time.
not the
Well,
this
may as
picking
well
socks
spice
off.
things up a bit in the meantime.
Relaunch Sharp's alpha. Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but
Oh.
we got distracted with the probe.
Is that why
Me
there
and
was
the
this whole
lightkeepers-
time thing? I
was
didn't
gonna
really think
help
about that
return.
part.
They're a bunch of teenagers who found proof that all water were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, all water fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck! If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Ha! Much as I love it when you're wrong, that means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the
Is that why
experiment
his,
at nighttime.
yeah,
Oh, wait. Then,
his
And that means-
experiment, but
and I was so blind.
simulation
All
that didn't
along.
work
It's
because
about time, right,
he never had
brothers?
It's true.
the right
This is a
time
matter of
for it.
urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Java's watch
yeah,
didn't match up with
huh.
the official time.
Okay,
and
so
what time do you call this?
I kind of thought that it seemed
The time is...
like
I
there wasn't
know
any
what
point to
time
the whole
is.
time
Time is of the essence.
little thing they were
First time's the
doing, you know, the
At the
kids and
same
all that.
time,
Turns out it actually was
Time
very important.
saves 9.
So,
4 at the
alright,
same
I mean,
time is
yeah,
quite a feat.
no.
And time is running out.
In the meantime,
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
Look at
But
that.
maybe this whole time...
Montage of
water
these
is
changes
trying
at
to
time.
steal
Which
Just
is
what you
probably
suppose
quite a
I'm doing
lot.
with the stolen
Time is a pretty common
Maybe
word.
taking the time for yourself?
now,
If and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them
all the time.
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
this will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
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 time?
Time.
All that time.
Alright, well,
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO.
good for
If we're to get
us.
the exact numbers
Maybe we
of
can
when
actually
and
make this
how much
work.
time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any
maybe
of
we
the
can actually
cameras.
get the ice
Nor Zoya.
gone
Do you
and
think they
everything in
escaped being
time.
trapped?
Unlikely. They were
Hopefully.
probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the Allwater district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris.
Getting fire
At least he
punched?
didn't get away.
I mean,
Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Weeyun to the all-water district. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA, and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
showdown. Well, well, well.
It's them. They look fine, and not at all hungry.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you. Can someone
Okay,
please
well.
tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineered this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd! Professor, I expected better from you.
So there's no relaunch plan after all. I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time-skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Okay, so that means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours,
Oh, hey,
which
Kitty.
adds up to 3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left. Or what we think of as today is in fact 152 days away.
Well, that is a lot more time.
That's a lot of time.
Yep. What Hal said.
How come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tapped
that mean
the
there's a lot
ship's
more game?
summer-winter time changes.
I don't know.
People's circadian rhythms always go a bit
Maybe
haywire around then anyway. Subtle.
So we have time, but no procedure after all. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits. You must explain this procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all.
Yes, yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, like, does this mean that we actually quite further away from the end of the game than I thought? Because I was like, surely we gotta be pretty close by now, but I don't know. I mean, there's just due for us before, you know, the launch. I mean, now, well, yeah, now we're montaging, of course, and everything is getting ready and stuff and what have you. Slippy is getting to pick up trash, I guess. I think that was Slippy. Oh, hey. His little buddy gotta give birth or lay eggs or whatever that thing would do. I don't know. Anyway. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What else is there to do? We got the energy source, right, from the cave, and now we just, you know, have making the ice melt. Like, I guess I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I guess they're gonna do that somehow, and make the launch procedure happen. I mean, we got like 150 days or something like that. What was it? So we got the time now, seemingly. So seems like everything is good for us. And yeah. Well, pack down. Oh, yeah. No, we okay. No. Okay, 4 days. Yeah, I mean, no. Okay, I guess I was like, are we gonna have to go through 150 days again or something? I know the time skips, but I was like, still a lot of days. But no. It's been a few months, and 4 days left. Yeah. Seems like we're getting there, ready to launch. Hopefully, like, I assume everything is going according to plan, right? I mean, hopefully. I guess we'll see what Mo says.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great.
He doesn't
So they're nearly done?
sound great.
Yes,
Still.
we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wiu. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure, But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold,
Yeah?
you'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Maybe it's just the way she talks sometimes, but it sometimes sounds like she's like, again, like I was saying that when we were at the party, you know, but it really sounded like she was like sad, and she was like, sounded like she was about to tell some really bad news, like she was about to die, like she knew or something. That's a tone I was getting, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just yeah, I don't know. Say goodbye to Rio. Maybe we are getting close. I mean, we're saying goodbye. Oh, Rio got a message for us apparently. Remember? Glabala. Of course. I'll remember that. I don't know. What's going on in that picture, by the way? Oh, it's the... Oh, I was like, the hanging? Like, that's not quite what happened, but... we did free the CEO, and yeah, saw you there. It's like, what? I don't remember that being a thing we did. But, yeah. I guess it's an artistic interpretation of what happened. Anyway, you know, Harold, if you are ever feeling lonesome, we could always a beer or two. Okay, come by the store near closing. Maybe if Phil Frank will join us. That is not grammar. What? We could always a beer or two. Okay. Anyway, Harry, if Mom asks you if we hang out, we are, okay? Don't be a major lame about this. Richard says, Harold, sorry to bother you, but you haven't seen Felix today, have you? He told us he was hanging out with you, and it's past bedtime. You slept. Is that Slippy, or...? We help you slip with 2 free packing cubes. Just hit the link to order in the box ordered after your gratis double packing cube will automatically switch you to a subscription. The best way to slip reliably and economically. I don't know if I'm going crazy or if there's grammatical errors going on intentionally or not. I feel like I'm reading, either I'm reading it just terribly wrong, or I don't know. Oh, this is Slippy. But right, no, slip. I don't know what that's saying. What is this? Full name? I don't actually know. Anyway, got this. To my fellow Fedorians, I write to you all with a message of regret that things turned out as they did. While I acted in the spirit of unity and ambition, wanting only the best for everyone. Apparently, some mistakes were made. In hindsight, I missed the mark that I had originally set for myself and others. I can honestly say it's a shame that certain individuals felt strongly about my actions. In the future, I promise to do better, and I hope this court-ordered message will meet with your satisfaction. Oh, court-ordered. It didn't sound very sincere. Anyway. The CEO, Brenna Kettlechup. That's her full name. I don't know if I knew that. That her first name was Brenna. I didn't remember Kettlechup or something along those lines. I was like, yeah. I just keep calling her the CEO because it's easier to remember. There's a lot of names in this game I have to remember anyway, so. Anyway, hey folks, Saltwater here. How's it going? Very casual. We've been thinking recently. So much has changed recently, so maybe we should too. Time for a breath of fresh air. A lot is going to change, and the first step, I'm dropping the stuffy old title of CEO. Okay. Want to be more of a big family than a business, you know? Bigger me, more as my brainer instead of CEO got a job. More exciting details to follow. That message did not sound like her at all. She's very serious. She does not talk like that, but I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. Sometimes she's a bit of a, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe her. Anyway, Harold, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? From Sunny. You know, it's good to mingle. Don't forget to show your faces around and about in a bit more. Sandor? Who's Sandor? So many names, I don't know what this is. To my fellow jury members, I beseech you to remember the halo effect. It would be grossly remiss of us to confuse the effect of an action with how we feel about the man who made it. When liberty is on the line. Sandor. Okay. To my fellow jurors. Jurors? Jurors? It's hard to say. It was a pleasure deliberating with you all. Despite our disagreements, I'm happy to announce the final verdict of the maximum possible sentence of 24 weeks of community service. John Slippy Jr. will serve 12 of them. Oh, okay. May we all gain something from his mistakes. Sandor. Oh, no, okay, I see. Of the maximum possible sentence of 24 weeks of community service. Right. So he's, yeah, right, no. I was like, he's sentenced to 24, but he's gonna serve 12? That's confusing, but no, I misread that. Okay, anything else we can talk about? Nope. Alright. I mean, yeah, I guess we gotta go say goodbye to Ryu and everything. I guess I should look about elsewhere first, maybe? There might be other stuff to do. Assuming it's gonna let us. I don't know why it wouldn't, but, you know. Let's go to the arcades first, I guess.
Enjoy the view.
I don't know how much there is to do at this point in the game, but you never know. But like, yeah, I don't know. How close are we again? Like, it's hard to say in this game, you know. It felt like I was close in the last episode, and am I close in this episode? I don't know. Oh, it's doing the weird loading issue again with the Windows gray screen thing. Yeah. We can never get we can never get rid of that, or whatever I'm trying to say. Words are hard. It keeps happening. It just keeps happening. Alright, but there we go. Alright, fine.
Thank you on behalf of the All-Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Yeah, so it does seem like the ice is gone. Like, we can go everywhere. Hi, Sonny.
Sonny. Harold, to what do I owe this unexpected pleasure?
Just, you know, checking in. But with the launch soon, I guess everything will feel different soon.
I know what you mean. Sonny's cupcakes will be no, for starters.
Oh, you're giving it up?
Yeah, now that the other restaurants are all restocked again. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure Fedorins ever quite got my baking style, you know?
Ah, so something new again then?
Yeah, you know me. A mind forever voyaging.
Yep, that's the Sonny I know. But I can't help but wonder, do you think maybe it's not the job that's gonna make you happy?
Huh? What do you mean, what else is going to make me feel fulfilled?
It's a tough question, I know, but it just seems like nothing holds your attention. So maybe you need to channel that amazing energy into something else.
I'm not gonna deny you're right, but what else is there, other than learning new things?
Well, the way I think about it is, even if you knew everything, you'd never have time to use it all. So, Find something that makes you happy, no matter how successful it is, or how good you are at it.
Listen to you. When did you get so philosophical?
I'm not philosophical. It's just how I get stuff done, I suppose.
Okay, Harold, you know what? I'll try thinking about that. I promise.
Great. I'm sure you'll find it soon.
Just one last thing. Tell me honestly, were my cupcakes any good?
I mean, not gonna lie. Clearly Harold did not seem to enjoy them either. I wish I could just say, hey,
taste the passion.
They just aren't good.
I guess
you know,
tastes pretty weird.
Always honest and faulty. Well, I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out my next move. Next time I see you, I'm sure I'll be able to tell you all about it.
Good luck, Sonny. And enjoy finding it too.
Nobody's in the bar. Gertrude's beer zone. And that's how they spell it. I guess. Oh, hey, all you guys are here.
The thing is, Warren, just because I'm unemployed, that's not what I'm saying. Now, come on, you two. There's no need to...
If you'd all just follow my example.
Then what?
Hey, everyone. So, planning the next performance?
Not, I'm afraid, until we've resolved a little dispute.
Oh, it's little, is it?
I just meant...
Typical Warren.
What exactly is the matter? You all just got back together.
Yes. It's complicated, Harold. We know you mean well, but I think you'd better leave us to it. Okay, Warren, so what were you saying?
Not gonna get into your personal family issues, I guess. But I already did. There's a lot of junk about here. Hello there. More family stuff. How are you going? I just pressed X and you decided to make a little loop there.
Well, hello, Harold.
Yo, Harry.
Don't be so embarrassing, you two.
Show some manners, young man.
It's Harold. We go way back.
Go easy on him. I remember when I was like that.
I know, don't remind me.
Oh, like I shouldn't remind you about some of your early wardrobe experiments? Your found fashion phase?
You know Harold is gonna be more embarrassed by the two of you than me.
Oh, you want us to bust out some good Felix stories too, young man? Maybe some cute baby photos? Like the time you found my lipstick?
Mom!
But enough about us. How are you feeling about the relaunch, Harold?
You know, it's really going to be something, isn't it?
It's an awesome mission.
It's what we've worked towards for so long.
It's been a real pain stowing things from the store away.
All true. I'm glad you three get to experience it all together.
Harold, I hope you're not blue. We really are all in this together.
Thanks, Bridget. I know.
Anyway, I still have a few last-minute checks I should make about the energy flows. And Felix, don't you have homework to do?
Okay, I'll leave you all to it. If I don't see you again before the launch, enjoy the ride.
You too, Harold. Savor it.
Have a good one, Harry. See you around. Or up.
Good luck, Agent Harrelson!
Yeah, I guess that's why there's all these boxes around. Okay, nobody's in here, but maybe that Flumminum was gonna be in there, maybe, by chance. Do you have anything? Tend not to, but maybe. This is like...
Rafi, hey, how are you feeling?
Sad
Pretty
about not
important.
going back to the cave.
Yeah, tell me about it.
On the plus side, it taught me a lot. And when we launch, All Water have offered me... It'll be good to be working properly again.
And they'll leave you in peace to do it?
Yeah, plus I've taken one of the kids as a game cabinet maker apprentice.
Rafi, wow, you're so different.
Not really. The under strict instructions. Did it because they kept bothering me. This keeps them quiet.
Sure. Sure.
It is interesting how Buffy wants to be left alone and in peace, but they are always, you know, they choose. I don't know if they choose to be, but they are in the arcade, and where a lot of kids are, and it's loud, and it's not the first place I would think you would want to work to have a quiet life, but I mean, I still don't know how the economy system works in this world, but it does seem like they have money in some way. I don't know how it works exactly, but I guess they need jobs to live here. I mean, I don't know. It's weird, but you know, if you do need a job to work and to earn money and live, you know, I guess maybe Buffy doesn't have a choice really in that. You know, it's realistic. You know, sometimes you just have to work the way you, you know, you just have to work even if it's not what you really want to do. And maybe Buffy just ended up there, and that's just how they are now.
Chris.
But anyway.
Harold! Namaste! How are you getting on?
Good, thanks. Especially now that everything has calmed down a bit.
Yes! I was just relieved that I didn't cause Slippy any lasting damage.
Yes. So, what are you up to before the takeoff?
Just chilling. Spending a bit of time reminiscing.
About Buddy?
See, he was a legend. I keep remembering Station Jog number 64 when he managed to convince Moreau to join in.
He what? Moreau?
Yeah! She was more sprightly than I imagined. And surprisingly competitive.
Buddy could get through to anyone, couldn't he?
He sure could. Recording that video with him was so funny. I'm not sure I've ever seen him take anything so seriously. And the Bambinos loved him too.
They saw him when he delivered mail to the school?
Also, he delivered guest lectures and workshops about his job, but also station history, physical fitness, cursive, and sociology.
I knew he was a man of many talents, but wow. So, what are your hopes for after the launch?
It's a weird feeling I have. I was born just as the ship was crashing, so to see it relaunch,
an achievement.
I feel so lucky. Blessed almost. Like, I'm witnessing the circle close.
And the kids?
Oh yes. It's going to be a great opportunity to teach the kids more physics as we go. Maybe they'll concentrate more if they can see some stuff. Stars, maybe even new planets. And we're going to need this bright new wave of minds.
You're the best man for the job, Chris. If anyone can make learning fun, it's you.
Thanks, Harold. Hey, what about you? I got all caught up and didn't ask.
The same, I guess. I wonder how much will really change. And I'm gonna miss the cave. At least I got to spend some time there. It's just gonna be weird having only the fedora again until, well, if we find a new home.
It's true. I didn't get to spend much time there, but I know you felt very connected to it, and the Flumlin. I know it must be tough for you to think about leaving, but it'll all feel very different once we're back up amongst the stars.
Sure. Thanks, Chris. I'm sure you're right. If we just live in the moment, whatever happens will be enough. Right?
Now you're learning.
Chris's voice actor was not very confident in Flumlin. I mean, it's kind of funny, like, a lot of the voice actors say Flumlin differently, it seems. I mean, how do you say that? It's a nonsense word, you know? But it's funny that, like, yeah, the voice actor was like, yeah, I'm just gonna say whatever. I'm not gonna try. It's like, how do you say this? That's clearly, like, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of funny. Yeah, and I got an achievement for apparently playing 15 hours. Yeah.
Harold!
Hey,
Actually talk to this
what's
guy.
good?
Do you want to
Like,
see
this is the first game we talk to this guy? Maybe?
I'm just putting
Have
the
we talked to this guy
finishing touch
before?
to it.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, here goes. Go easy. I haven't practiced it much. Ah, hang on. Okay, I know what went wrong. I'll get it this time. Right. Oh, I've got it now. One second. Ah! It's that one chord. Let me try again.
Come on, you can do this. Oh, nope, I fell. Didn't know I could do that. I don't know if this it's gonna keep going like this. But I'm sorry, I got places to be, man. Sorry about that. I just yeah. Anyway, you have anything?
Oh, hey, Nigel.
Yeah.
How's fishness? I mean, business.
Could be worse, you know. But it about to get worse.
Oh no. Why is that?
Word is, Warren's water winners is taking over Slippy's. And that's some prime real estate. All them hungry bellies will fill up on winners before they get up here.
Are they that good?
Yeah, man. That's why I'm worrying.
But all you can do is focus on making your fish as tasty as possible, right? People can't eat wieners forever.
Wise words, wise words. So, care to try any of my new fishy dishes?
I'd love to, but I can't stop right now.
All right. Well, you know where we are.
So they were actually gotten fish from this guy. I know that, you know, it's a video game thing, we can't just sit around and eat fish. Probably gotta get going, but you know, every time he asks, it's like Harold's like, no, I gotta go. I don't know if it's because he doesn't want or like fish. I don't really know if that's some kind of weird joke. It's like, oh right, yeah, no, I don't really like fish. I'm gonna eat fish, so let's just get going. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I thought maybe at first. I don't know, but it's probably just a game thing where it's like, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna sit around eating fish. We're just gonna talk to the person. Anyway, Soup Lady.
Hello again.
Hi.
Let me guess. You're in a bad mood because of Water Wiener's opening up shop in Slippy's old place.
How did you know? Who told you?
No one. It's just after the way things have been going.
Yes, it is bad news.
You know, the extra choice might bring more people to the arcades in general. This could be good for everyone.
Well, maybe you're right. At least those cupcakes are gone. Wieners definitely can't be as colorful as my colorfish soups.
Sure. I don't really understand the idea of getting more people to the arcades. You know, wouldn't everyone go here to eat? Maybe there's other ways to get food on the ship than going here, but kind of seems like this is the only place. Oh, everyone else is gone.
Hey, Warren, what's going on here?
It's my new shop. Just a few more finishing touches to go, and then Warren's Gourmet Wiener Experience will be open for business.
Oh, that's exciting. You feel confident?
Certainly am. The food truck built up a bit of a cult following, you know. I couldn't keep up with demand. So it makes sense to expand into a brick-and-mortar enterprise. You don't want to be my maitre d', do you? I could use a
I know what that
person
means,
like
so...
you.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the offer. But I already have a job.
I know. But do you want to stay apprenticed to the professor forever? Branch out a bit. You'll get 3 wieners every day, and just wait until you try my new crispy wiener with seaweed sauce. It's a revelation of umami, inspired by the textures of the cave.
That does sound delicious. But no can do, Warren. Thank you again, though.
Okay, well, you know where I am if you change your mind.
If you could hear anything, I think the plane just flew by. It's kind of loud. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it's all wiener designs now. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm looking at the time of the video, and I guess I'll stop now, because I sure don't know when this game is gonna end, but I mean, now it definitely sounds like this is the time for this is like getting close to the end. I mean, we're saying goodbye to Will and everyone in the cave, and I mean, yeah, I don't know, it's hard to say though.
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
But yeah. Next time I'll yeah, I'll explore a bit more, see if there's anyone to talk to. Nobody seems to be really here though. Anyone in here? Cyrus is in here. Oh, I'll talk to Cyrus next time. But yeah, no, I don't. I'm good for now. Yeah, we'll talk to more people, and we'll go to the cave, and maybe we'll reach the end game. I don't know. It does seem like we're getting there though. Like epilogue. Oh no, yeah, I mean, this is called epilogue, this chapter, yeah. So, I think, yeah, no, we are pretty much at the end here, aren't we? If this one is literally called epilogue. It's kinda odd, because we haven't been to the end yet. I mean, we still... I don't know, it's weird. I typically think of an epilogue as post-ending, but... I don't know. But no, yeah, no, I mean... Yeah? No? Yeah. Seems like we are... This is probably gonna be the next episode. It's gonna be the finale. That's what it seems like. Yeah. We are getting pretty close. And it's quite a journey, this game. A lot happens. A lot of weird stuff happens. A lot of silly stuff and crazy stuff, and yeah. It's gonna be a bit sad to end this game, because it's been truly a unique and fascinating experience, you know. But, you know, not all, you know, all games gotta end at some point. And yeah. We are... I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, who knows what'll happen? Are we actually gonna get out of here? Like, is it gonna work? Don't really know. I mean, presumably it's all gonna work out for us, but maybe not. I don't know. We don't really know. Anything could happen in this game, as I said, so... Yeah, guess I'll see you next time, and yeah, that's it. See you next time.